U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance is once again at the center of a viral social media storm, this time after visuals of his departure from Joint Base Andrews, Maryland, en route to Colorado Springs began circulating widely online. The footage shows Vice President J.D. Vance and Second Lady Usha Vance exiting a helicopter before boarding a waiting aircraft. But what caught public attention was the moment Usha Vance appeared to step out first and walk ahead, while J.D. Vance followed behind, an interaction that quickly triggered a wave of online debate. Within hours, the clip spread across platforms, with critics questioning the vice president's demeanor and body language toward his pregnant wife. Some users interpreted the moment as unusual, while others accused him of lacking basic courtesy. Social media reactions were sharp and direct. One user wrote, "That's so weird how a pregnant lady is walking down the stairs by herself without her husband guiding her." Another comment said, "VP should walk in front of his pregnant wife coming down the stairs." The criticism continued to escalate online, with another user stating, "Looks like the Vances had a fight." One more remark read, "What a sack. His wife is pregnant and he just walks ahead without looking to her." Others were even more blunt, with comments like, "He's not a gentleman at all. Can't hold a pregnant wife's hand down and up the stairs." And J.D. Vance could use a lesson in chivalry. Good heaven, help carry the bag at least. As speculation began to snowball about tension within the couple, the chatter quickly turned into broader claims about their relationship. However, Vice President J.D. Vance has already addressed similar rumors in the past, firmly pushing back against the narrative. He stated that his relationship with Second Lady Usha Vance is as strong as it's ever been, and described the social media speculation as something the couple has largely laughed off. This is not the first time J.D. Vance has faced viral scrutiny over public appearances. In a separate incident at the White House, during a meeting of his anti-fraud task force inside the Indian Treaty Room, Vance entered the room to complete silence, prompting widespread online commentary, mocking the lack of crowd reaction.
U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance is facing brutal mockery online after a painfully awkward public appearance quickly went viral. The VP walked directly into one of the coldest receptions imaginable, complete silence. The uncomfortable moment unfolded Tuesday during a White House meeting tied to an anti-fraud initiative. Vance entered the Indian Treaty Room with a smile on his face while waving at the gathering, but in return, the room remained almost completely silent. No cheers, no excitement, and barely even polite clapping. Vance walked into the room filled with state attorneys general and other officials before pausing awkwardly as almost nobody reacted to his arrival. After enduring several uncomfortable seconds, the U.S. Vice President finally attempted to move things along by saying, "Please be seated."
Good. Thank you all for being here. Please take a seat. Please take a seat. Please take a seat.
As seen in this video, Vance then proceeded to take his seat as his eyebrows tensed up and the VP pressed his lips while flicking through pages in the folder placed in front of him. The viral moment quickly reignited criticism that Vance struggles to connect with crowds despite now holding one of the highest offices in the country. And for many critics, the White House silence wasn't an isolated incident, because just weeks earlier, Vance faced another awkward applause moment during a speech on Capitol Hill at the National Peace Officers Memorial event. Speaking in front of law enforcement supporters near the Capitol building, the vice president delivered remarks focused on crime, policing, and public safety. During the speech, Vance declared that there would always be people willing to commit violent acts. He then vowed that under President Donald Trump's administration, violent offenders would no longer be given what he called free rein. But while the speech itself received some applause overall, many viewers online noticed that Vance personally appeared to receive only scattered and faint claps at several key moments.
Honor guard. Attend. Center. Peace. Present. Hold.
Now, the latest incident has added to the growing scrutiny surrounding Vance's national political profile as he becomes increasingly visible inside Trump's administration. Since becoming Vice President of the United States, Vance has taken on a larger role defending the administration's policies on immigration, crime, and foreign affairs, but his communication style has frequently divided opinion. The White House moment also sparked comparisons to other politicians known for awkward public interactions and low-energy crowd responses. Some users even began posting parody edits, exaggerating the silence as Vance entered the room. Despite the mockery, the vice president has shown little indication he plans to change his public style. And with the Trump administration entering another heated political cycle, moments like this are likely to face even more intense scrutiny moving forward.
Good. Thank you all for being here. Please take a seat. Okay, so what we're going to do is make some introductory remarks from me, from Andrew Ferguson, and from Stephen Miller, and then we'll kick out the press and have the real conversation. But first, let me say thanks to all of you for being here. Very gratified and proud of the fact that we have 15 different state AG offices represented here today who are focused on helping us in combating fraud all over our government. And let me be very brief here about what we're trying to do here. So one of the things we've realized in combating fraud is that the resources of the federal government, while vast, can be supplemented and aided by a lot of the people who know best what's happening in their states, which is the attorneys general represented here today. And they have a lot of legal resources, they have a lot of prosecutorial resources, and of course, they have the desire to prevent fraud as much as we do. And so I appreciate these leaders for being here because we're going to work together, state and federal government, to try to combat fraud. I'm particularly gratified here that this is not a partisan effort. I believe we have a couple of representatives from the attorney generals in Connecticut and Oregon. And as I've said repeatedly, this should not be a partisan effort. Everybody should care about fraud. Everybody should care about rooting out fraud. Everybody should care about saving the American taxpayers' money.